I'm Jody. This is PiYo Fusion, and we're going to do some leg work. I love giving you variety, so you'll find some of that today, but mostly all standing exercises. We'll get on the floor just for a moment, so you don't even need a mat. Take shoes off if you're comfortable with that, and join me to work those legs. Okay, feet close together. Start with just the chair squat. We'll build as we go so that you follow along. If I add an arm movement or something you don't particularly like, then just keep going with the basic move. Like I said, I like variety. So here's the arm movement. We're still doing the chair squat, sitting through heels. Sweep around, show the strong arms. The idea of that is to pull the elbows down and back. Let's warm up the upper back by doing that. It's not a huge squat, but a big movement with the arms as we do it. Okay, so adding on. I'm going to leave out the arms for now. Step wide, squat, squat, bring it together. Then 2 squats here. Then we step out with the other leg. Squat, squat together. So 2, 2, 2. Okay, let's add the arms. Same here. Step wide. Same arms. And together. Stay here for 2. Step wide for 2. You got it. Right? I trust that you do. Keep going. Like I said, if you don't like the arms, do the squats. This is leg work after all. That's the important part today. If I'm going too fast, go at your own pace. So I'm not moving to the beat of music or anything. I'm just making my own speed, my own pace. So you just keep that pattern going at your own pace. If you want to follow with me, awesome. Keep it up. My shoulders are getting tired. Stay here for the last 2. Okay, getting warm. Awesome. Let's take that right leg. I'm mirroring you, so your right leg. Big lunge back and tap it. Just that. So lunge, we want to take a huge step back, and your toes are on the ground, your heel is up, and you're trying to lower that back knee towards the floor. Doesn't have to touch the floor, but maybe it comes close. That's a real deep lunge. Okay, so that's our backward stepping lunge. Now we're going to take that same leg, and it's a curtsy squat. Tap in. Curtsy squat. All of the work is right here, your left leg. So try not to place too much body weight as you tap back. Just keep it light on the toes. So those right toes touch and they give you a little bit of balance, a little support, but not too much weight. Okay, let's put them together. So same right leg, 2 of them backward stepping, and then 2 curtsy squats. Okay. Keep up the legs. I'm gonna add arms if you want them. We're gonna pull open the chest, and then we're gonna stick the hands together and do this kind of side bend. Yes? If I lost you, go back to the legs. Forget the arms. So we're feeling that left leg like it's burning because the thigh is working really hard. That's what we want. We're burning calories. We're strengthening those thighs, toning them, right? That's what we want. 1 more of each. Get the heart rate up. Awesome. Burning sensation. It's good. Okay. Back to just the chair squat. I'm not going to let you stop. I'm not going to let the heart rate come down. I want to keep it up. So back to the heels. Can never do too many squats. Best exercise in the world. Believe it. Okay, we have another side to do. So start with just the legs. Start with your left leg, just the lunge. Find your balance there. Find that big step back, lowering the back knee. So yes, now we're working the front leg. So we'll even this out and we'll feel more even once we use this side up. So let's practice the curtsy squat. Big step. Remember, we're trying to keep our balance and our stability all on this right leg now. So the back toes land on the floor, but not with a lot of body weight on them. I always ask for your balance. And we develop balance as we just continue trying. So don't get discouraged. Keep trying. Okay. 2 lunges. 2 curtsy squats. Okay. So we got this, right? Do it again. I will add in those arms if you want them. Let's do it. Pull up the chest, pull those elbows back. Hands clasp overhead as we curtsy squat and kind of side bend into it. So we're going to add that upper body in using those arms. And it helps us forget about our leg that is starting to burn. Gets the whole body going. The more the better. Develop that coordination. Using the whole body. Develop that balance. If you've come up with a different variation for your arms, keep it going. I love side bends though, so whenever I can put those in, I do. That's what we're doing right there. A couple more. I don't count, I just go until it feels even. So once more. And with all that done, go back to your chair squat. Weight on both legs now. Wonderful. All right, so turn the toes out, plie. Big step out, squat, drag the foot back in. Just this right leg. So we're on to the next thing now. Right leg out. It's not a lunge though. I'm keeping my body weight centered between my legs as I do the wide squat. I am dragging my foot on the floor and bringing those heels in together, feeling the inner thighs squeeze and zip up and in. So inner outer thighs going now. Again, develop your own pace. Sometimes I get excited and maybe go faster than you want to go. You don't have to keep up. But I want you to keep trying and do what's good for you today. Let's go with the other leg. Same thing. Drag that foot on the floor. Feel the resistance as you squeeze the inner thighs together. Bring the heels in to that plie. Feel yourself centered between your legs as you get deep into your squat. Awesome. Let's go back to the right leg. Something different. Lift, extend, in, and tap. Okay? Lift, extend, in, and tap. Lift the knee high, extend a flexed foot, and tap down. And just keep your foot flexed and find your balance. So you're just barely tapping the foot back down. And keeping the knee bent, not changing our body weight or our balance. It's staying right here. Feel the heart rate up. We're sweating together. It's wonderful. Okay, so combination. Out to the side and in twice. And then same leg. Kick it out twice. Keep it going. Come in. Twice. Just keep going with 2 of each. I love the variety of this class and all the different things I can do with you that are low impact, yet we can focus on different groups. We can focus on our legs or just our abs or just keeping the heart rate up or flowing or doing balance poses, doing yoga poses. It's just the variety's great. Keep going with me. Let's go through one more time on this side. So I hope that you learned some of these and just take them, like make your own routines. That's what's more fun than anything. Let's go right there. All right, so you have the other side. Breath, that's all we need. Okay, here we go. 2 of these. Right with the pattern. We know it, you don't need to practice. I'm just going for it. Perfect here, but we're working, we're getting stronger, we're getting more flexible and balanced, so hang in there. I say good. I say hip circles just because sometimes they feel wonderful and they're just as good. Little break, something we could throw in between. If those hips going around, your shoulders don't need to move. Test yourself here. Can you keep your shoulders still and let those hips full circle around? Can you go the other way? I love doing this one in my silver sneakers classes. They love it. They love pretending like they got this hula hoop and they're dancing and moving their hips, and we all love that, right? All right, so elephant swings. Arms are limp, turning the shoulders. Legs really aren't moving, just the upper body twisting. Arms kind of just limp and swinging around. Moving. Do we have balance? Let's find out. Tree pose. Take your right knee out to the side. It's okay to keep your kickstand. It's okay to keep your toes on the floor. Breathe. So I want you to take a moment. Breathing through your nose. Feeling yourself just sweating with me. Feeling your heart rate up. If you want this just to be your break and you just kind of hold this simple tree pose, that's fine. If you want to make it a little bit tougher and move the leg up on the inside of the leg and keep that knee out wide. Next challenge would be to change your arm placement. Try a couple, doesn't matter. If you're a tree, you have your branches and they can be growing this way and that to help you with your balance. They could be swaying in the wind slightly. But your tree's not going to fall down. So just breathe and stay here. Try to keep your shoulders down and back. So no, like, not up real high. If your arms are up, keep the shoulders down. You have balance? How was that side? Let's try the other. I like to rotate the ankle to the standing leg. Oh, just relieve that tension there before we move on. Okay. Once again, right into the other side, but we're not going to go to that next level just yet. Just stay here. Breathe. While you hold that balance pose or any balance pose, the biggest challenge sometimes is just to remember to breathe. So that's number 1. Once you got that, you can make it more difficult if you choose. You can do the same arm placement or different. I'm going to choose a different one. Just hands in prayer. Just makes your balance just a little different. It's always good to try different things. See what you can do. We're accepting of that, knowing that practice makes perfect. We're not perfect, we're not there, but we're trying. Smile, you're there, you're good. Shoulders down and relaxed. You're still breathing. Breathing through the nose. How do we do on that side? little bit. So we're gonna go down on the floor. I want you to go down so that your right hand's on the floor. You're gonna face in the same direction as me on your mirror. So here we are with the hand, knee, other foot kind of in line. You can kind of move this back foot around. You see, it'll help your balance. Find that spot where you're balanced. In line. All right, here we go. Starting with side leg lifts. Go as high as like you feel like you can. If you can come up parallel to the floor with that leg, that's great. These are amazingly hard and challenge that hip, that outer thigh here. One of those movements we don't do all the time, so these muscles get weak. So the more you can do this, the better. All right, you're changing it. We're gonna bring our knee in and forward, kick the leg, and then bring it in line with your body. So knee in, straighten, sweep. Keep your toe pointed. Knee in, straighten, sweep. And now we're feeling it like fire in the hip. Stop before you get a cramp if you feel that coming on. Don't let it happen. One more. Oh my, so set it down. And knees are together. I want you to shift that hip out to the side so that you're stretching it. And go ahead and reach over into that side bend. Oh, wow. So good. Leg work. Yeah. We're doing it. All right, so I want you to turn to face this side and take the same leg. This is your left leg. I want you to just, right here with me, keep a bent knee. Just little lifts. The bottom of your foot's up towards the ceiling. Wrists are underneath your shoulders. You're feeling balanced there. Working the bottom a little bit. All right, going to the other side. Okay, here we are. We have this first. Find your alignment and start that leg lift. Point your toe. Remember, you're trying to come up to be parallel with the floor if possible. Getting that leg all the way up there. Just warming it up here. Building some heat there in the hip. Evening everything out. All right, here we go with that knee in, straighten, sweep in line with your body. Knee in, forward, and sweep. And the second side is just always going to be harder when you're doing these kind of exercises. So again, we just go until we can, until you feel like, yep, that was enough. So if you're stopping early, that's okay. Again, this is one of those you have to do more often. So I want you on your living room floor more often doing this. If you can do it a couple times a week, you will build the strength and it'll be amazing. I can do this now. I can do more. Last one. But for now, let's stretch it. Knees together, hips off to that side. Lean over, feel the stretch. Yikes. All right, so over to this side. Same leg, knee bent, just little pulses. Kind of like our little break. This shouldn't feel too difficult. Just a small movement. And we're working the glutes. All right, quick child's pose, stretch out the back. Oh, we're not done. Not done. Come on up. Okay. All right, so let's go back to the left leg. Face the side with me. Let's find our balance again. So you're balanced on your right leg. I want you to find that diagonal. Look at my body, my arms and legs, that diagonal. And you might even just choose to hold this. If you want to try to tip from the hips, I don't want you to go overboard or make this a huge motion. I'd rather you stay in control and keep that diagonal with your arms and legs, or keep that straight line, I should say, with the arms and legs as you tip. It's not like you're reaching for the floor, you're not. You're keeping your arms by your ears, keeping your back straight and long. Balance work with movement. And then you're breathing. Breathing through your nose. Shouldn't be so out of breath that we need to breathe through our mouth. If you are, slow it down or do fewer. Make it a smaller range. Where this strength building right here shouldn't be aerobic. Oh, but tiring for sure. Arms down, shoulder rolls. Yep, turning around. You know where we're going. You know it. Find the balance first. Point your toe behind. Extend those arms up in line with that leg. Breathing, find your breath, and go ahead. I don't want you looking at the video screen right now because that's going to throw off your balance. You know what we're doing. Just keep going. Find that controlled movement. And just keep the range fairly small. You can keep it up, keep it fluid. Focus, you got concentration, you got balance. And we're feeling our hamstrings working, right? Feeling our arm, upper back, shoulders. Just with these arms extended up. Throwing that in the mix. Couple more. Oh, it's wonderful. Couple shoulder rolls. Oh, yes. Couple elephant swings. We're gonna go back to the beginning to end. How about that? Feet close together in your chair. You know this arm movement, right? Just keep going with me. Weight is in your heels. You're sitting back. I'm just gonna show you from the side. You don't need to move. Sit back. Every time you're squatting. I'm not going to confuse you at the end when you're tired. So I want you to step out wide and just stay here. I want you to bend the knees into the squat, kind of hinge, kind of scooping forward, and then up, and pull those elbows back. Let's go back together. Keep it here. All right, let's do that other side. Wide feet. Feeling powerful to the end. Together, and you did it. Great job. Feeling the legs.